morning, friends and foes, and thank you for tuning in to today's freshest vitamins. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this game has been bugging me since the last time we played it. I haven't stopped thinking about it. I want to know what happens next, and that seems ridiculous. It seems like such a simple, very unproblematic game, you know? But still, it's kind of cute, and I kind of like it, so I just want to dive right in. I just finished a major university work, like a production pack. If you know what that is, you know how big they are. But so I'm gonna reward myself a little bit. Okay, just to catch you up real quick, just refresh the noggin a little bit. We are focusing on Sayori. She's our girl because I believe that before a relationship comes friendship, and we've been friends for so many years with her, and I'm not gonna let that history just go away. Like, no, clearly there is something there. So that's why we're focusing on her. Not that the other girls aren't fun, but we're focusing on Sayori. I don't know how that will affect the story or how that will affect anything, but yeah. Anyway, let's carry on. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little bit off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. But I mean, we want to have fun with her, don't we? Alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Kawaii-chan, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little bit strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? Right, just moving my mic a little bit closer. I can't say I've noticed anything about her, but Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Kawaii-chan. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? Has she said anything? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Kawaii-chan. Maybe it is. Yes. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? What? It's not like we've been flirting hardcore. It's like, nah. Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What? Oh, maybe she's liked us for quite some time then, do you think that? Oh, she's had a little crush and now she's like, woo, embrace me. No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been. That pose is just like A-star anatomy, right? You're so funny, Kawaii-chan. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? Curious. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? Thank you for the exposition though. I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. It's fine. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Like that could just slip my mind. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. No, of course not. I mean, someone telling you that your crush likes you is like a it's like, that's like an explosion. That stays on every part of your mind. Like anything else you think about in that time, you think about that first. It's like, I should have food. Oh, she likes me. I should go have a shower. She likes me. Oh, what jacket should I wear? She likes me. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from her. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you! Eh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... Ah, sorry, I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. I just stare into space sometimes. I'm a philosopher, you know. I have thoughts too complex to comprehend. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just, you know. Natsuki glances down her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her head. Oh, right, we started reading with it, didn't we? She probably wants us to carry on. Ah, that's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez, now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. Nah, it's alright. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything, she practically mumbles the last part. I like it, I don't want to have my kids. What? Who? What's that? Is that a coffee machine? She practically mumbles the last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Oh, wow. He doesn't know anything about girls, does he? Like, this girl comes up to you and she likes you, and you're just like, slap, other girl's name. Slap, I worry about her. Slap, she's been on my mind a lot. And she's like, what? I mean, if you do have interest in someone else, you should never lead someone on. But still, there are better ways of saying that. That's all I'm saying. It's all... What the... thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. She's like, oh. Still got a chance. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Well, soon to be more. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, but sometimes you have problems that you're keeping from the people closest to you because you know what they'll say already, and you don't want their advice because you don't want to be told the logical thing. You just want to be upset, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm rambling. I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can always avoid it. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about it because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. Instead, you should read manga with me and maybe also fuck me. What? Ooh? Did you? No. I did. If she needs to worry about it, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I should have thought of it that way from the start. And we're gonna change the battery in my camera. Hey, we got a new camera battery, so that's cool. I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. Yeah, do get the wrong idea. No, get the right idea. The right... Wait, what? Get the idea that I like her. Get that idea. We've just been friends for a long time. Kawaii-chan, you need to stop. Stop cutting yourself short. Don't be an idiot. Don't be naive. Hey, it's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Alright. Yeah. What is this manga about anyway? I can't remember. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Hey, before I know it, everyone's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I can't remember for the life of me what we wrote in the poem. Oh well, I'll make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Ha, probably me. We're gonna save Sayori for last. Let's go with Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Hey, I'm walking here. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Oh, I said that so fast. Christ, I'm sorry. It's now more of a compliment to me. Eh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Well, yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Oh, I like their chemistry as well. They're like a little bit like the mocking kind of friendship. I like that too. That's the person you tag in these memes. Hey, I know. Made you look, but it was over the bell, so it's fine. Gah! Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Are you sure? That was a hard-hitting joke. How the hell do you call that a joke? It's fun, it's physical humor. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just wash my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds a poem out to me like nothing ever happened. Oh Christ, why are they so long? Every time, last time as well, they're so long. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go to. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heart. Oh Christ, that's so long. Okay, I'm gonna skip them. If you want to read them, go ahead. Actually, I read somewhere that these poems actually have more meaning to the story. Like they actually have something to say about what happens to the characters. So, if any of you have any theories as to what they mean, leave them in the comments below. Thank you very much. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. I agree, I love the sea. The sea is best. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. True. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with the message later. Well, yeah. It's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. Oh, you can really see her doing that too, eh? Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. No, expand your art. Expand your art, kids. At the very least, it was good practice. Let's go Yuri next then, because they are connected, right? Well done, Kawaii-chan. You definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. What? It was about having meaning and like deep metaphorical stuff, right? Yeah, I gathered that from like what Natsuki said as well. Okay, I got that. Yeah. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this is a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone's enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I am still here after all, and I am only trying to bone 3 of you. Nah, that's a joke. I'm trying to bone 1. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. been fun getting to know everyone and their writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Kawaii-chan? Eh? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. Oh, I see. I thought you meant that I was a horrible, gruesome Voldemort person. I'm so glad we cleared that up. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little bit too used to it. Does she maybe have like anxiety or something? Because I know that that's a very common like sign of that you always think that people think the worst of you, if you get what I mean. It's horrible. It's honestly horrible. Overthinking, being disliked, yeah. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Oh, alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Hey! Oh, Chrysler. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys read it again. Okay, so it's called Beach. There you are. You can just pause this if you want. And there you are. I hope that was good. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane words thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about that. Oh, so it affects the conversation which one you do first. No! I should have picked Sayori first then. I'm a piece of shit. Christ. She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. They think the same thing about each other. Like, both of them think that the other one chose to do this with them just to show off. And that's not good. Wait, I'm just not... Yeah. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It's good. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Like the sea! Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Now we need to go to Sayori right away. I'm so sorry we left you till almost last. This is your best one so far. Boy! 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 I mean, girl, but boy! We're doing well. We're doing well, lads. Yes! Our poetry is like Edgar Allan Poet. It's really nice. It's really, really nice, Kawaii-chan. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Eh? Of course! Everything is fine! Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to take a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. I'm worried that she's not okay, because they wouldn't bring it up this much if she wasn't. I'm worried that she's hiding something really bad. Okay. Hey, Kawaii-chan. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, no, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try to impress them. Of course not. I still understand you the most. Here's the thing. I don't think it's not about impressing people, like going out of your way to impress people. The people who are naturally impressed with what you do are the people who understand you and want to take an interest in what you do. And if you have to change the things you create in order to impress people, then you're not creating your art anymore. That got deep. Anyway, I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something. See, this is what I'm talking about. Yes. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Oh. Yes. Sayori? No. Kawaii-chan. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. No. Bollocks. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori? I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori? I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sometimes you don't need cheering up. Sometimes you just need someone to listen. Like, to listen to everything bad that is inside your head. Just pour it out. And you just need someone to listen, you know? Oh well. Okay, let's carry on. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Kawaii-chan. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry I had to see that. She wrote about rain clouds last time as well, remember? I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. No! Sayori, tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? No! 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 No, 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 no! We're walking home together. That's what we do. We walk home together. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. No! Oh, she's not okay, is she? She's not okay. Oh, okay, we need to help her. We need to help her. Well, we don't need to help her, that's not what I mean. We just need to be there for her. And if she doesn't need a boyfriend right now, then we need to be her as a best friend. Because that's just as important, to be honest. A boyfriend can't ever save you, but someone being there for you, that can. Just listening. Okay, Monika. Hi, this episode has had a lot of like me talking about my thoughts on things, and I'm sorry about that. It's just, I don't know, I'm just starting to see the depth of the characters, if that makes sense. Have you ever thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people. I mean, I've heard the jocks are going to be there, Chad is going to be there. Have you seen the biceps on that dude? They're bigger than my nose hairline. What? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. Monika's good as well. I like Monika. She's so positive. It would also make me happy to see. Ahahaha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Does she like us? She's like very calm about it though. Sure. I let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. Oh, this is really adapting to how I write. I like that. It makes you two are like a dynamic duo. Yes, boy. Yes. Yeah, that's kind of exaggerating it. No. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even when you're not in this club. Oh Christ. Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. I'm just socially awkward. Ha. I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. Monika, I like Monika. I want to be friends with Monika. But Yuri and Asuka are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. It's just, she doesn't, I don't know. She doesn't come up as an option, does she? It's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. No, I really didn't mean that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. I don't know what he said, Oh, holy, why so... Okay, fine. You guys can read it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. I guess none of us are reading it. It'll be a little surprise, a little Easter egg for anyone who plays the game. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we all had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, it's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, would we really have anything to write about? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Oh yeah, that. What? It's not like her to mess up. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much work into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you what your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. That's good advice. I really like that advice. And I agree as well. It's all about getting your stuff out there, and the people that gravitate towards it, they will. And they'll love it. And then you'll have the people who don't like it. But I mean, you can't please 7 billion people. That's just not possible. I'm sorry. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you just say something strange? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviate from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show me some decency. Oh. You can talk about pee and poop, can't you? Pee, poop, and puke. The 3 P's. Jeez. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? Oh, right. We should have gone home with her. Now that I think about it. That was an option, though. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. No. Kawaii-chan, stop saying things we don't mean. Please misunderstand my friendship with Sayori, because it's gonna be more. Anyway. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Who? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can stand in the court. No, you can, keep being you. Keep that smile going. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, I can't. Oh wow. Oh Christ. I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Oh, she's the vice president. I forgot. Shit. That might be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere! Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great! You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Kawaii-chan. The one who is truly useless. I guess. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of it. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. They were like, I mean, you can. I mean, if you want to, you can come and help me. But it's not like you don't have to. Like you don't have to. But I wouldn't mind it. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. Hey, that's exactly what I did! If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Kawaii might not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he might be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that! Like, calm your titties, lady. Calm your titties. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Kawaii-chan to... What are you saying? I'll be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't. Oh, just what do you think? Come, guys. Calm your tadiddies, all of yours. Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Kawaii-chan to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Alright, okay, sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez, can we just settle this already? Yeah. Kawaii-chan, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. Oh, in that case... Everyone look straight at me. I mean... okay, I didn't think Sayori was going to be an option because I was going to go with Monica because I want to develop the friendship with her. While the two other ones are clearly trying to spend time with me, but I'm not... Natsuki would be nice to have as a friend. I would enjoy to have conversations with Yuri. Monica seems like a really cool girl to like hang out with as well. But we do have a mission, and that mission is to get with Sayori. And if not to get with her, at least to just, you know, keep her company and be there for her. So Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Okay, do you really hate us that much? No. So I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Okay. Well, what's the recording? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go with Monica because of the reasons I said earlier. But I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me! Hold on a second. Yeah, quiet in the court, please. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. This is fun music. Alright. Not only is your work already more suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Kawaii-chan was the one who... that doesn't matter. You're the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with your decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with the ulterior motives. Excuse moi? Otherwise, this would have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So you're going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. Sigh. It's technically most logical for Kawaii-chan to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Christ, I can't have anyone I want! Oh! What? Okay, wait, I need a coffee break while I think about this. Alright. We're gonna go with Natsuki. And we're gonna hang out and bake as mates. Alright? We're gonna be mate bacon. That's what we're gonna do. Bacon mates. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun, and you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun! You'll definitely agree. Eh? Just a minute ago you were saying that. That's because, never mind, okay? Reasons that I don't want to go into. Hey! Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic. It's a little hard to not feel bad. So, that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's about it. Are you guys excited? Yeah, boy, yes. Everything except the performance is going to be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Kawaii-chan? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me! Hey, I have a really low standard for expectations. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's sulking. Meh, meh. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general, having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look! Natsuki goes over and puts her hand down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little bit more credit. Natsuki releases her hand and turns around to face the other direction. Sorted. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but... Oh, Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. But because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah! Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a little bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Sorry, had to restart my camera. We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make this weird or anything. Hey, you can... I'm good at making things weird. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. We're baking in my house. Oh, wow. Wait, you're coming to my house? I live in a shed. Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me. And me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah. How do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, I'm really going to show you why I love baking so much. I really enjoy baking as well. So that's secretly why I picked her over Yuri. I enjoy baking so much and I bake so many things. Whenever I can, whenever I have free time, I want to bake. So you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's just something people say. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never get to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday! Ah, never mind. She wanted us to stay and read with her, didn't she? I can't believe this. Natsuki's coming over to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous as Sayori finds out about this? I need to take my glasses off because they were digging into my ears. It's not like we feel that way about each other. We do. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Hopefully, yeah. I mean, and you can just text Sayori, right? It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. I remember that from the first episode. She's like the cute one, right? She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? No! I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Yes! Yeah. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. My family doesn't just enter my house. What? That's bizarre. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally meet her. Sayori? Hi, Kawaii-chan. Oh, she looks cute in her little outfit. Huh. Hi, Kawaii-chan. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. Ah, how come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait. How did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet or anything. Also, it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Kawaii-chan. I wish I picked a more serious name. I didn't think this was gonna get serious. I really wish I just picked like George or Matt or Sebastian. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. What? If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? What? Her punishment? For what? Expressing feelings? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. But what? I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori? I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. That's the thing about, like, for example, like depression though. Like, it doesn't always show. Like, and the person might be hiding it, and like from what I've heard, like one day it can be completely fine, like not a worry in the world, and then the next week is just horrible, like down in the dumps again. It's not something you control. There's no... Okay, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Kawaii-chan. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Kawaii-chan? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Yeah, I figured. I was starting to see the signs already earlier this episode. Okay. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. Oh, I didn't realize. Christ. Then we might be right. She might not need a boyfriend. She might just need a friend. Like, she just might need someone to listen. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? No, see, this is the thing, like, she's not, and if she had been there yesterday when people were like, Sayori is missing because she brings this lively and optimistic atmosphere. But I know that doesn't fix anything, but... Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what I feel like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me this entire time? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is that you never told me about this? I mean, it's a difficult thing to tell about, for sure. It almost feels like I've been betrayed, that I've been betrayed as your close friend. No, what are you saying? Stupid boy. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Okay, fine. He saved it. It's fine. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Kawaii-chan. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have had to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. You are important! That's the thing! Everyone is important. Every human being, every person is important. No matter if you think you are or not, you are important, okay? You are important. You matter. There is only one of you in the entire universe. And that is incredible and astounding, and you are you, and there's such a fraction of a chance that you became you, and still you went that long and did it. And that's amazing. That's wonderful. That's absolutely incredible. Never think you're not important, because no matter what, you always are. You are one of one of the most important people on Earth. Yes, we are all important. And that's not a selfish thing to say. It's not selfish to think you're important, because you are. And I am. And everyone in my house is. And the lady at the post office is. And whoever delivered my Amazon today is. Okay, sorry, I went on a little tangent there. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Ha ha. Oh wow. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Kawaii-chan. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literary club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. You don't. You do not. And I'm going to prove that to you. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Kawaii-chan. Sayori? I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have had it any other way. Kawaii-chan. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Kawaii-chan, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad at you if I don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Kawaii-chan. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Oh, I didn't expect this game to do this to me. I didn't expect this from this game at all. Oh wow. Sayori lets me go. And as she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please don't. If you do that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, you want to come along and help us out. It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if it would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard to me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I do. I actually genuinely do. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On my way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. We are. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door and let her in. Oh, she's wearing cute clothes too. They have nice outfits in this game. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Is she wearing a hula shirt? Christ. Oh wow. Seeing her in such a cute clothes makes the uniform seem really unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Hey! We have a cool kitchen. Damn, I'm digging it. This is a modern looking kitchen, but like traditional Japanese as well at the same time. Cool. Sorry, I need my water breaks because I'm talking a lot. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I can count on you to do your part. Well, of course, like we're doing this job together, and also I really enjoy baking. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than say something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. Well, what? You're not even going to offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Kawaii-chan? Actually, that is really rude. I'm sorry. Remember to take your shoes off, though. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? Every time! Dude, it's manners. Come on. I grabbed the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. I carry that all the way here. Damn, girl, you have... Damn. Alright. Cool. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Christ. Hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Eh? It's not like I hate it. That's a weird question, man. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. I get that. But, jeez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started? Or what? Just a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. I said that so weird. That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Okay, wait, I'm still a little bit flustered because we went from the really heavy part with Sayori and now we're just like bantering about baking and shit. Okay, I'm getting there. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Ooh, what are we talking about here? This is a strange conversation topic. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Oh, dude, this is not what you talk about the first time you hang out. Gross. Yeah, I agree. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. Haha, you get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there is no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. See, I like this banter. That's why I went with her over Yuri. I feel with Yuri we will just have like a philosophical, emotional conversation. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, dirty bowels, spill fluids and plastic bags are strewn everywhere over every countertop. It's nowhere to be seen. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. I understand that though, like, it's a thing, it's her job, so if we mess it up, that's on her. Kawaii-chan, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going to in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. We're so dumb. Christ, we're dumb. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. It's nice. That's a cute idea. I made rainbow once. That was cool. I really enjoy that. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Oh, come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and the most fun. It's 1,000,000 times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. That's true, I like that. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Oh, that takes ages. That takes longer than a gorilla eating a horse. Eh? The icing is still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Dude, my arms are not that... weak arms, alright? Well, yeah, it just takes a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Hey, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it! Yeah, you do. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I think we technically both did all the work. I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the ball. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her to... Oh. I can already see what's happening. We're gonna do the anime thing where we both stumble and we land on top of each other. Wait for it. Gross! You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? It's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. See? We did the thing. Ah! Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. Ooh. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Christ. Oh, what's your profanity? Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Oh! That got sexual. What? Same. No, I'm on your page. Natsuki, what? Did you seriously just... I think she got horny. That is a horny thing to do, though. Like, that's not like a playful friend thing, Kawaii-chan. Her face is entirely red. Kawaii-chan, you really shouldn't do that thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How dumb are you? Ha, what? How did the... Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cuff! No wonder. You left a dirty tray in there, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked it before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah, the tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays in the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. That smells so good! The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look! She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Boy! Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers! Cool. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea actually. What are we writing? Well, it's a literature event, right? We should make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. That's actually a cool idea. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. But that's actually a really cute idea. So I'm getting it from you. What was that supposed to mean, mate? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Did you say something? Nothing! Huh? What? Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we finally finish, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look how pretty they are together! Yeah, they definitely are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? Let's be cheeky. I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. So you're the exact opposite in this regard. If she was there, she'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway. Oh, wow. Does she have home trouble? Oh, because we haven't really figured out what's... Because I'm thinking Yuri has some sort of anxiety. So Yuri definitely has some sort of depression. No, she has depression. She straight up told us. I'm thinking she might have home issues. Well, anyway. I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Oh, already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that, no worries. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen something. I clicked past that too fast. Yeah, I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Eh? What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over any time, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere... do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you. As friends. As friends. As friends. As friends. As friends. As friends. Kawaii-chan, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki... Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and the music stopped. Her matching eyes fill my vision. Good thing she has matching eyes. Along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against mine. I've felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Eh? Hi, Kawaii-chan. Sayori, just now, we weren't. It's okay, Kawaii-chan. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you shouldn't have come. You should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out. So, oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Natsuki waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. Stupid imagination. Get away. Go away. Go bother someone else. I don't want you, Puff the Magic Dragon. But my imagination was being really mean. So I had to come over and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? She wanted to see how we were with Natsuki, didn't she? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Kawaii-chan? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if it could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Kawaii-chan. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. It's not wasted. Sayori, it's never wasted. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. You're not being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Kawaii-chan. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. You don't. That's the thing. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Kawaii-chan, I like you so much that I want to die. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, okay. What do you answer to something like that? That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always want to know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. And even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Oh, I mean, I know which one I'm picking. Because you'll always be my dearest friend. If someone just told you that they have a massive crush on you, and you're like, oh, mate, that's like hard. But it doesn't matter because I've said from the beginning, we're going for Sayori. And yeah, no, I love you. I love you as a friend, but also as more. Like, that's the thing. I love you. Eh? Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Then I know we'll both be happy. Kawaii-chan. Oh! So cute! This is the first time we've seen our person as well. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Kawaii-chan, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Kawaii-chan. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now, but I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? That's the thing, one person can't fix, like, a depression. That's not how it works. But, like, over time, with, like, by being there, at least you can help. They're not going away at all, Kawaii-chan. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been, even if we really are a couple. That's cute. That's really damn cute. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Kawaii-chan. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Yeah? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. Oh. But that's why I want to trust you. What? That's a little bit... That's... Oh. I don't know. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having so much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they are. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Oh, this turned so cute all of a sudden. It's sad. Definitely. Like, no, the thing is, one person can never fix, like, depression. Of course not. But it can help to have someone close to you that understands you and wants the best for you and just wants to listen, to be honest. But I'm not a psychiatrist or a therapist or anything. These are just my opinions on the matter, what I think. So of course, yeah. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I said that's a little too much. No, it's not, man. It's not. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki's already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Okay. Save. Yes, this is where we're going to end this episode. Oh wow, what a roller coaster this has been. We've found out about depression. We've found about baking. We've expressed our feelings to Sayori. So far, this is going really great, and this game is really touching on some heavier subjects. Like we can definitely tell. But I'm excited for our date. To be honest, I really hope our date is going to go well. So yeah, that was it for this time, and until next time, remember to take your vitamins, stay strong and healthy, and I'll see you again very soon. So I was gonna record an episode of this right after I recorded the first one, and I got a little bit through it, and for some reason my camera didn't record it, but something very disturbing happened. I don't actually know how to... Okay, I'll just explain it. Like, the day after... Okay, we went to school, right? And Sayori didn't show up. We decided not to wake her up. And... Oh, my heart is like... It feels heavy. Essentially, we went back to her house to find her, and... she'd hung herself. Like, yeah, she'd hung herself. So, and our character, he blames himself for it because apparently we didn't tell her what she needed to hear. But I didn't expect that from this game. So, and also, well, okay, I'll show you the screen I'm looking at right now. I think it wants me to start a new game, so we're going to do that next time. But Sayori's character is all messed up, and I also wanted to show you this, because I went online looking for answers, and someone encouraged me to look through the game files, because apparently that's something there to find, and I found this. Well, you can see it for yourself. I found this, and it's titled Happy Thoughts, but the A's are X's. So I don't know if I could have changed anything if I found this earlier, but yeah, so we're gonna carry on the next time. I don't really know what to do. I just feel a little bit... Anyway. Yeah, so that was that. I'll see you in the next one.